Okay, hello people. Hope everyone is doing great. Let's go ahead with our current week and coming week's job, career, and finance reading. As usual, I've picked out four cards. Shuffling is already done, and these cards came out flying. So take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. The very first card we have is a Page of Cups. Right next to that is what we have the Four of Cups, both are upright. Then you have the Nine of Swords, which is also upright. And then finally, we have the Queen of Wands, and she, madam, is also upright. Okay, so the very first card we have the Page of Cups. Again, this looks like some kind of an offer that you're getting. I'm going to do the reading and in not just with a single card, with a combination of the other cards as well. So taking the first card, and right next to that we have the Four of Cups as well. So this is some kind of an offer. With the Page of Cups, you're getting a good offer. And fish, for those who know the occult, the tarot, and the ancient art forms. I would like to say art forms of predictions and the occult, whether it's Indian or Chinese or any other culture, the ancient culture. You will know that fish indicates money. Okay, so the cup is all about emotions, and this fish is just jumping out and looking at the page, and the page is looking at it. So this is some kind of an offer. This is an opportunity which will give you a chance to make money. Okay, and it's more about intuition as well. See, when it comes to cups, it's all about emotions, it's about your intuition. It could be a surprise as well. Okay, it is popping out, the fish is popping out and saying, hey, look, I'm in the cup. You're holding a cup probably to drink from it, but can you see me? I'm here. I'm money. I'm waiting for you to look at me. And the page is looking at it. So this is an offer which is going to give you a lot of opportunity to make money. So if you have some kind of intuition which says that you need to put your efforts or energy into something or invest in something, or you need to put your creative opportunities, is what you want to work on something. So this is a happy surprise for you. Okay, there's something that is very, very new that is being offered. There is a chance for you to make money. So take all offers seriously. I mean, don't restrict yourself. I see some people always restricting. Okay, no, that's not for me. I don't want to do that. That's not for me. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong in trying it out. See, until and unless you try it out or, do some research on it, how will you know whether it's good or not? Don't be, don't have any preconceived notions about certain things that you want to invest in. Or I'm talking about job opportunities. Some people are so restrictive in their thinking that this is what they want to do. It's good to know what you want to do, what satisfies you, but also sometimes opportunities and things which eventually may turn out to be very positive, might be filtered out just because you're not interested in them. So I would say don't ignore any kind of opportunities that is being offered to you, because this looks like a chance for you to make money. So right next to the Page of Cups, we have the Four of Cups, and we have this wonderful gentleman sitting under the tree. They are happy, they are sitting. He looks happy to me. Actually, this looks like somebody who's very, very comfortable. They're just sitting there leaning on the tree. There are three offers in front of them. He's thinking, should I take those offers? Should I not take it? And then out of the blue, from the clouds, there is another offer being made, which he's not even looking at. So like I said, with the Page of Cups as well, you guys might be missing out some kind of an opportunity, a job opportunity, or maybe some kind of investment opportunity, or money making collaboration, or a chance which you're ignoring for lack of vision, or just out of boredom, or you're just not interested because you feel like that's not something that you can do or you want to do. So don't restrict to yourself. Don't just be focused on those three cups which are right in front of you. You're not reaching out to pick up that offers, nor are the cups going to walk up to you and say, hey, you know what, let me jump into your hand, take a sip. No, that's not going to happen. And you have somebody offering you something out of the blue, out of the cloud. Somebody is offering you something and you're not even looking at it. So my suggestion would be, check your emails. Okay, read your messages, stay in touch with people who are trying to reach out to you. There might be some hidden opportunity that you're ignoring that might actually prove to be very, very beneficial. Right, with the Page of Cups right next to it, this might be something new, an opportunity to make money. So let's focus on that. Okay, so just don't be so disconnected from everything. Stay connected. Okay, so check your emails, because there might be something hidden there where you're missing. So that's your Four of Cups for the current weekend and the coming week. Right next to that, the reason why I'm laughing is because it's Nine of Swords. So what I'm picking up is there is an offer, several offers that is being offered, and we have the Nine of Swords where you're, complete anxiety, worry, fear, depression, your hopelessness, you're not sleeping. This might just indicate somebody who's not sleeping well. Okay, you might be so caught up in your thoughts, in your investments, and probably the opportunities. You're not looking at the opportunities that are being given to you. Okay, you have the opportunities right next to you, but you're so hell-bent on having your negative thoughts. You're going to bed thinking, oh my god, what the hell am I going to do? Is this investment going to work? Did I waste my money or putting this into that? You're so caught up into your thoughts. Okay, it's not just one thought. If you see that Nine Swords, these are different areas or different thoughts that are running through your mind. Usually everybody, ask yourself, when you go to bed, do you not think about so many things? There are people who may not think about a lot of things. There are people who just hit their pillows and they are fast asleep, and then there are those who keep kicking around and twisting and turning and tossing and turning all throughout the night. There are those who will jump out of bed every 2 hours just to go to the loo and come back, and some people are so frustrated, irritated, that they will raid the fridge at night even though they know that it's not right. They'll let me go just get a drink, a little bit of juice, or maybe have some ice cream. It'll just take me, or pop that candy and then go back to bed. Some people are thirsty, will go get water. This all happens at night. Okay, there are a lot of things that are happening. So this indicates somebody who's not sleeping because of their thoughts. So sometimes all you have to, I'm not going to say meditate, listen to soft music, classical music, or soothing music. I'm not going to say all that, because nobody can soothe you or your thoughts like you do. However, I can make a suggestion. Pick out your thoughts. If there is something that you're going to be worried about, you have something popping in your head, rather than worry about it, oh my god, what am I going to do? Let me pray, let me ask. No, think of all the pros and the cons. Have two sides. You have two hands. Start counting. On the left hand the positive, on the right hand the negatives, or whichever way you want. Okay, then you see which is more heavier. One, it will keep your mind occupied, so you're going to be suffering from not being able to sleep, or you will have some kind of clarity that hits you. Okay, so once you sort that out, move on to the next thought that's popping into your head. Finally, you're going to keep looking at your hand and ask yourself, what the hell am I doing in the middle of the night, staring at my hands and doing this? This is not what I should be doing. I should be fast asleep. And then you will turn and then probably fall asleep. I know I'm being a little I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of people, but that's how it usually is. Bedtime is for the time for you to sleep. Okay, so don't worry about it. Understand one thing, people. See, irrespective of who you are, whatever you do, see, everybody goes through bad times, everybody goes through good times. If there are no bad times, how will you enjoy and, value the good times? And if it's always going to be good times, well, you'll not know the value of those, that the good times. If you go through bad time, only you will realize how good or how strong you are. Okay, stop worrying. So this is a card about worrying, somebody feeling guilty for maybe making a bad investment or some kind of decision that they have taken. It's okay. Fix it. Find a way to fix it. Worrying about it, thinking about it constantly isn't going to solve the problem. You need to find a solution to solve that problem. So if these are just generic thoughts that are popping in your head, listen to music. Finally, I said it. I said I won't say it, but I'm going to say it. Listen to music. Or if you see anything that keeps your mind occupied at night will stop you from falling asleep. Whether it's thoughts, whether it's you talking to somebody, whether it's your phone, whether you're watching a video, you're listening to music, those are all stimulating your brain. It's not going to allow your brain to fall asleep, for you to fall asleep. So you need to be tired to fall asleep. Okay, so stop worrying, stop thinking. Keep all the worrying, the thinking for the daytime. The very first thing, probably morning, some people, I've seen people, do things to do. I mean, of course, in current age, people don't write things down as much as they used to probably before. They just put it in their calendars, or they want to make a mental note. You can do it in the morning. You want to do worry as you're having breakfast. Okay, this is what I worked on. Because what happens is, rather than thinking night gives you clarity. Like I said, your left hand, your right hand, you can find clarity there, but actual actions happens during the day. So when you start thinking about these things, probably when you're having breakfast or you're in traffic, you're working things out, you suddenly have things popping up in your head, and you have an action plan. It's easier to work on that during the daytime rather than when you're in bed and trying to fall asleep. Stop worrying. You have good offers with the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. You have good investment offers, you have things around you. You're probably not taking a look at it. And the last card, the wonderful Miss Queen of Wands. It could be a man as well, masculine energy as well, but this is Miss Queen of Wands, and she's upright. So this is somebody who's very smart. And when it comes to career, finance, and readings, of course, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, all about money. But the Queen of Wands is not behind any of those queens. This is a queen who's all about inspiration, fire. This is a boss. Okay, again, I'm saying queen. It could be a man who is in his feminine energy, works in his feminine energy. It could be a masculine as well, or a feminine. So take it as it resonates. This is a boss lady, somebody who is already bossed up, somebody who's very successful already. They're doing what, and they're some kind of an inspiration. They have already they're not probably going out and trying to inspire people, but them being themselves and doing the whatever they're doing is inspiring to those around them. Okay, so this might be some kind of advisor, somebody who shows their determination, and their confidence is oozing. Okay, so in your investments, or if you're going out for a job interview, or if you're going out for a meeting or some kind of collaboration, you want to close some kind of a deal, this is a good queen to have, because this is all about confidence. Have faith in yourself, have faith in your skills. Go out there and do your thing, and you are going to do great, because hey, nobody wants to mess up on purpose. Okay, so never take, even if you fall flat on your face, you trip and fall, you get up, you dust yourself. Everybody falls. What can we do? Nothing to feel bad. Okay, I've seen people who getting embarrassed over very small things, and I've seen people who are so arrogant. This is something I have seen very recently. I mean, in the past I've seen people, all kinds of people, but now in the current modern age, I don't know, whatever age you want to call, I see a lot of arrogance where people have not achieved much. I mean, they have a successful career, they're doing something with their lives, they need to be proud of themselves, but I don't know from where this arrogance comes. They have this, the way they communicate, the way they talk itself is so bad. I myself have seen, these, I'm talking about people who are fresh out of college. Confidence is different, arrogance is different, and you need to improve your communication skill as well. Okay, I mean, everybody, you need not be aggressive all the time. I am amazed by people, successful people. I have met a few, I know a few people who have been amazingly successful, who make crores and crores of money, and the way they talk, the humility in their speech, the communication. Of course, they're badasses. Of course, they're intelligent. Of course, they're aggressive, ruthless even in whatever they do. But when they communicate, they don't show that arrogance when they deal with people. They're very soft, they're sweet, they're very nice. Their communication skills are brilliant. But at the same time, I'm shocked by people, who are fresh out of college, who have nothing to show for their achievement. They have zero achievements. They're yet to show something for themselves. They're yet to make something of themselves. The arrogance, with the way they talk is unbelievable, and I've seen this so many times. And and the contrast is quite, I mean, it's so rigidly visible, I mean, anybody who can't even read people body language, you're able to pick up that, and you're like thinking that person who's in such a high position, such humility, the way they talk, they're sweet, they're nice, and the way they communicate is so great. And then you have this little kid who's just got into something, and you have this kid, acting aggressive, and it's funny sometimes, and I know that eventually they're going to learn their lessons. It's going to happen. That's how everybody grows. Probably even we, when we started out, we were probably aggressive, and we might have come across as arrogant, and it depends. It varies from person to person. But understand, there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. So this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who's been through a lot of things, and she's already there. She's a queen, obviously. So she sees a lot of things, and this is not somebody who's going out of her way to, inspire people. She's inspiring people just by being the way she is. I mean, people look at her and they say, okay, I should probably be like her. And, okay, this is what she's doing, or this is a boss lady, or, she's probably the head of some kind of project or something that she's doing, and people look up to her. Okay, and she's looking way ahead, and she looks very simple and focused on what she needs to do. And this is somebody who is already seeing the the bigger picture. There are people who are doing micromanagement, working on small things. This lady is already looking way ahead in the future. She's already got planned, and she's probably 10-20 steps ahead of others. She already knows, she's seen the goal already, and she already sees where she wants to be. Okay, so this is a very good card to have in your finance, job reading, especially job and career reading. This is somebody who is inspiring. Now this could be you, somebody who's always in the attention, somebody who's inspiring or mentoring those around them. Or this could be somebody who will come into your life, or in this week you will meet, or somebody who's around you will inspire you, finally get you out of that Nine of Swords energy. Like I said, the Page of Cups is giving you an offer with an opportunity to make money. The Four of Cups says you're not looking at the offers that are being presented to you. You're missing out on something, or you're being adamant and you don't want to look at those offers. And then you have the Nine of Swords. You're worrying over things, I mean, you're ignoring offers right next to you, and you're worrying over a lot of things. And then you have this Queen of Wands right next to you, ready to inspire you, guide you, and you're not looking up. So leave that swords aside, look up, look around you, and be positive. And I see people, I mean, there are people who try to be as positive as possible, and sometimes they just break down. They just can't be, they have to just give in. And then there are those people who are continuously negative. There are those people who are so nagging all the time, they're just stuck on something and they will not let go. There are all kinds of people in life. It's up to you what kind of people you want to deal with or don't deal with. At the end of the day, again, like for every reading, I say the same thing. You make the changes from what you are inside. You are what you are from what you make yourself, inspire yourself from within you. Okay, nobody outside can make you change until and unless you want to change. Okay, we are always expecting that rescuer, or a Prince Charming, a knight in shining armor who will come into our life, will change our lives. Probably suddenly something will happen, and say, no, be that person, just get up. And nobody's going to show up to change your, of course, I mean, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I mean, of course you will have a lot of people coming in and out, you'll have all kinds of relationship, but what I'm saying is you need to be who you are. If you want to be something, only you can be that person. Only you know what you want, only you know where that road is going to take you, only you know what needs to be done. Okay, so don't ignore those offers. Take a look at your emails. Something, even if you feel that it's not something that you want to do, or it's not a field that you want to enter, no harm in getting to know more. Do the research, get the information. You never know, because this is a money making opportunity for you. Stop worrying and be an inspiration like the Queen of Wands. Or if there is somebody who's inspiring around you, learn from them as well. You can always reach out to them for advice, and hopefully they will be able to help. That's your job, finance, and career reading for this weekend and the coming week. So you guys take care. We'll catch up with you with the next reading. Bye bye.